Right, into this pot down here, it's quite a big pot. I prefer to grow the tomatoes in pots rather than in grow bags because it enables me to have more compost. It's easier to water them, and as I'm a fairly lazy gardener, as I garden for a lot of other people, I don't like to be continually filling them up with water in the heat of the summer. But into the bottom of that pot I've put some broken up either terracotta pots or old roof tiles, about 25mm or an inch deep. And then I've put filled about a third of that up with the organic farmyard manure, and then I filled the remainder up to this clever little line that was on the pot with just an ordinary multi-purpose compost. And then into that I've put one of my 4 tomato plants that have kindly been donated. So that will sit quite happily in there, and on top of that what I've done is I've sprinkled, so I'm going to sprinkle some radish seeds so as we don't so we can take full advantage of this compost, because until the tomatoes grow on we've got, we may as well use the compost. And I'm just going to cover those over a little bit of the multi-purpose compost. As this is compost rather than seed sowing soil, it's quite rough, but I'm sure with the radishes they'll grow on fine. Nice aroma of organic manure in here now, from the bag of organic manure, I hasten to add, rather than from me. Just going to press that down a little bit with the float. You'll see the reason for why I'm using this float. See the reason for that a bit later on when I start growing planting some seeds. There we are, that'll grow on quite nicely. I've put the stick in that one, and I put this piece of wood across because then I can tie these the canes, or in this case the broom handle, to this, and then once the plants start to grow I can tie them into that. Because you'll be surprised actually how much weight there is of tomatoes, and that's sitting quite happily on the aluminium sidebars there, which are actually, being aluminium, surprisingly strong.